Once upon a time, there was a man named Prafull. Prafull had always been interested in the supernatural and the paranormal. He loved to read horror stories and watch horror movies, but he never believed in ghosts and other supernatural entities. However, all of that changed when he moved into his new apartment. At first, everything seemed fine. Prafull had found the perfect apartment in the perfect location. It was spacious, quiet, and affordable. However, Prafull soon began to notice that there was something strange about his new home. At night, he would hear strange noises coming from the walls, and he would feel cold drafts of air blowing across his face. At first, Prafull tried to ignore the strange occurrences. He thought that he was just imagining things, and that the noises were just the sounds of the old building settling. However, things started to get worse. One night, Prafull woke up to find his bedroom window wide open. He knew for a fact that he had closed it before he went to bed, but he couldn't explain how it had opened on its own. As he was trying to close the window, he felt a cold breeze blow across his face. It was as if something was breathing on him. The next day, Prafull decided to do some research on his apartment building. He discovered that the building had a dark past. It had been the site of a murder-suicide several years ago. A man had killed his wife and children before taking his own life. The apartment that Prafull was living in was the same apartment where the murder-suicide had occurred. Prafull was terrified. He knew that he had to get out of that apartment as soon as possible, but he couldn't afford to move. He decided to stay, but he knew that he had to be careful. He started to keep a journal of all the strange occurrences that happened in his apartment. As the days went by, things got worse. Prafull would wake up in the middle of the night to find his furniture moved around, his doors and windows opened, and strange writing on his walls. He started to feel like he was being watched all the time. One night, Prafull woke up to find a figure standing at the foot of his bed. It was a woman, and she was staring at him with blank eyes. Prafull couldn't move or speak. He was paralyzed with fear. The woman then started to move towards him, and he felt a cold breath on his face. Suddenly, the woman disappeared, and Prafull was left alone in his room. Prafull knew that he had to do something about the strange occurrences in his apartment. He contacted a paranormal investigator, who agreed to investigate his apartment. The investigator conducted an EVP session, and Prafull could hear the voices of children and a man talking. They sounded angry and frustrated. The investigator then used a spirit box, and Prafull could hear the voices of the same man and children. They were asking for help, and they sounded like they were trapped in the apartment. Prafull was shocked. He had never believed in ghosts, but now he was faced with the possibility that he was living in a haunted apartment. The investigator suggested that Prafull perform a cleansing ritual to rid his apartment of any negative energy or spirits. Prafull agreed, and the ritual was performed. After the ritual, Prafull felt like a weight had been lifted off his shoulders. He no longer felt like he was being watched, and he no longer heard strange noises in his apartment. We hope you enjoyed Prafull's chilling tale of the haunted apartment. If you found this story compelling and suspenseful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more horror stories and spine-tingling content. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family who also love a good scare. Thank you for watching.